Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with some empty shelf photos, and I kind of went through and pulled out some stuff to start with. Now I did go through my die cut bins, and anything I thought might go I just pulled. So we've got all of this and a border punch, only one sheet of pattern paper and 2 sheets of cardstock. So let's see what I can do. All right, you guys, I kind of limited myself to what I had pulled out ahead of time, except for some letter stickers, because I knew I was going to need more letters for my title. Now, when I was looking at this, I really wasn't sure if I wanted the khaki colored cardstock as the background or if I wanted the black cardstock as the background. So I just decided to go with the khaki. Because I wanted the black to be kind of like a pop, a standout. And the khaki can kind of just fade into the background, like the background it is. I am using my EK Success double scalloped punch here. It embosses and punches. It embosses when it wants to emboss. It's not, doesn't really do what it's supposed to do every single time. I did get a little bit of embossing this time, but it's not so much embossing that I don't like it, and it's not too little embossing that there isn't just kind of a little detail on the little scallopy bits. So I am taking these 3 photos of the shelves at work. And this was back in March of 2020. Now, this first photo here on the left is the maxi pad aisle. So I was floored, you guys, that maxi pads were like ripped off the shelves. And I don't know. Like the things that were flying off the shelves were crazy. Yeah, so maxi pads, and then it is pain relief, and then the next one is cough and cold. So every time somebody comes in and buys this stuff, I'm like, how are you buying this? Like you bought all of it months ago. Like, are you really running out of it? So I did put that always tab up there over top of the maxi pad photo just because I think that that is freaking hilarious. That is just how my sense of humor is. You might think it's funny as well. You might think it's tacky. And you might not even get it when you're looking at this. You might just think it just has to do with the title. But for me, like, I know that that is the maxi pad aisle, and this tickles my funny bone. So these little die cuts and things. So I keep my die cuts in little 4x6 plastic photo holders, basically, and they're in a drawer next to me. And they're kind of sorted by the way I feel slash manufacturer slash theme. They're just kind of sorted funnily. Like, it's weird. My travel stuff's together, my florals are together, but other stuff doesn't go together. Like, if it feels like one canoe too, and it's kind of like that soft, watery, colory, floral type thing, that goes together. If it feels grungy, old afternoon, like October afternoon, that all those kind of go together. So they're just weird. But anyway, I just flipped through some of them that I thought might work. I also have this little baggie of creative memories, fun things that my friend MK sent me. So that was fun to use. When my friends send me stuff, I don't like to use it all at once. I like to savor it because it's fun, especially right now, because it feels like, they're here with me, and they're kind of scrapbooking with me, and here they are. So there is that. So I did cut apart that frame. That is something that I like to do. I like to cut apart frames and use them as not full frames. So that means you get to place them in another place. Oh, there's the frame I was looking for. I had a blue dot frame as well, and I just found it. It was upside down farther across my table. I must have got wild with it and flipped it over there. So these little pinwheel type things are going to go here on the layout. I'm going for well, I think I'm going for embellishment all on the left-hand side of the page. I kind of bring in some over to the right-hand side as well, but that's okay. You know, I was actively working on the left-hand side of the page, and then I just thought that, you know, the right-hand side needed a little bit as well. I am making sure that my my title covers up the CVS pharmacy part of the photo, because I don't want anyone to think this is CVS pharmacy, because I don't specifically mention work here, but it'll be in, there's a couple layouts that'll be together in this portion of my album for March 2020. One is the Where's the Toilet Paper page, and then this one. And then I think I'm going to actually have a page where I just have some journaling where I talk about the maniacs, because I feel like I still have to get that out. I don't want a COVID album. I don't want a pandemic album. I don't want like that. But the way that it influenced me at work with these empty shelves and having to deal with people, you know, what am I, yeah, the, the questions I was asked about, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know. People are crazy. They accused, you know, you got accused of, you know, you're gonna let them die and all this kind of stuff because we didn't have cold medicine and that kind of thing for them. But whatever, craziness. So I put up this Never Forget This, and then put a couple of those Bella Boulevard enamel dots over there. The enamel dots are pretty large. So I feel like they need to be on a page where they can just kind of stand on their own. They're not a sprinkling after effect. They're like part of the page. So that happens here with these big, bright, bold pink ones. Now, I really wish I would have seen my little blue dot thing before, because I would have liked to have put this on the page. I'm sitting here playing with it now, trying to figure out if I can add it on anywhere, but I'm not going to. That's fine. We'll just use the little blue dot frame on another layout. So I've got all of these little bits, and I'm just trying to check them out and figure out what I want to do. Now, I do struggle with finding the right letter stickers to spell out the words that I want to put in front of laugh, and I end up spelling out "you just have to," because that's what you had to do. You just had to laugh at the ridiculousness. I thought I was going to use these black ones because they would pop really nicely against that black and white polka dot piece of the frame there, but the letters looked best overlapping my black border with the photos, and the black on black, you couldn't really see it. I want you to be able to see the title. So I tried out some other thickers, and I'm leaving this in here just so you guys can see my process of what worked for me in my mind and what did not work for me, because I kind of made the pieces that I pulled out ahead of time work. Like, I made those work. We were going to use those. We were not going to, and I don't know why I'm saying we. I don't know, because I feel like, you know, sometimes I feel like you guys are here with me when I'm scrapbooking, because I watch YouTube videos and then I get to talk about my page and my process and all that kind of stuff with you guys. So yeah, sometimes it just feels like there's more than just me in the room. But I wanted you to see the process, and I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, because I made myself use the products that I had pulled ahead of time. I didn't use all of them, but I was like, these are the ones you're going to use. So we made that happen again. Plus, I'm used to saying we a lot at work, because I want things to be team, and I don't want it to be me, me, me. I want it to be team. So I don't know. Or maybe I'm just tired because I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning to be at work at 5. Yes, I did come home and scrapbook this layout, and yes, it is going up on the same day. I am not ahead on my videos, but I am not giving up on having my video a day for an entire year either. We're just not going to, not do that. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I landed on these mini markets from October Afternoon, and I made sure that they overlapped over top of the black border up here. So now it says you just have to laugh. And I mean, you just do. You know what I'm saying? You just have to laugh. So I say all that and all those other random tangenty type things because I wanted you to see the process where I have products that I've pulled out and I make myself use them, and then I can still have choices with my letter stickers. So if you're like certain that you want to use some sort of product, then pull those out and make certain you use those products. But if you still need to have that kind of choice and that kind of freedom, like just do. So I'm using this journaling card and I checked the other box for today was whoa. And then I said the shoppers were pure maniacs. I mean, just look at those shelves. We ran out of everything. The DC couldn't keep us stock. So DC is a distribution center. For those of you who might not know what DC stands for. I do add the date up in the upper right hand corner as well next to the never forget this because I thought it was a completely appropriate place to do it. And there it is, you guys. You do just have to laugh about this, and there is that always over top of the maxi pad photo, or lack of maxi pad photo. I'm sorry, I just think that's hilarious. Hilarious. All right, you guys, I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to go kick back and relax, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.